Welcome back to Basic Advanced Math. Are you ready to do some math? I sure hope so, because you don't really have an option. So, today we're continuing the Calc BC / Calc 2. We're going to be introduced to the P series. Last video we did the geometric series. That was pretty easy. Now we're stepping up a little bit. We're moving on to the P series. We're going to be stepping up into more advanced series as we go on. This is the second series. Now what a P series looks like, obviously the series symbol is the same. The series symbol is going to look the same for every single series that we do. However, the P series is in the form of 1 over n to the P. It will always be in this form. However, it could be written in slight different variations. You just got to be able to get it back to this form. If you can get it into this form, then you can solve whether it diverges or converges. Now, how do you know whether it diverges or converges? This is where we have the P rules up here. This is actually completely flipped around from the geometric series. It's basically the opposite of what we did there. Now, if P is in between or equal to -1 or 1, it is going to diverge. That is every single time without failure. If it's a P series in this form, that will diverge. If it is less than -1 or greater than 1, it is always going to converge to some number. We could figure that out just based on logic and reasoning, but it's important to know the rules just so that you can go back to them and manipulate these in the way that you want. So, moving on to two quick examples, we have the sum of n to infinity of 1 over n cubed. Does that converge or diverge? We look at our rules up here. We see that P in this example is 3, and 3, of course, is bigger than 1. So we know for a fact that this series is going to converge every single time. Now, on to the next example. We have the sum from n to infinity of 1 over n to the 1/2, or 1 over the square root of n. This one, when we plug in P, which is 1/2, 1/2 is in between 1 and -1, so this series is going to diverge. It's as simple as that, very easy to understand. If you were able to get this wrapped up in your brain, you're going to be able to do a lot with series, a lot of series manipulation. As long as you're able to know the converging and diverging series, it's going to be like clockwork to you. It's going to be pretty easy. All you got to do is get practice in, get the work in, I believe, and you. That's it.